The solution is provided by a company called Block Interactive Experiences, who puts all of their postcards into this creative video. The video is then sent to the space station and seen by the astronauts. There's a sense of power almost that's coming from these children and their families. As they're going through what you hope is the worst thing these kids ever have to deal with in their entire lives, and then they're
All
sharing this
right, here we are
adventurous
going
feel
live. Let
of
me get the
what they're
laptop
experiencing through this
going
idea of space. And I think that's a very
and
healing thing.
adjust this camera.
Tonight in Miami, Florida, the Space for Art Foundation is having a fundraiser so they can continue to inspire children throughout the world.
Looks good there.
With a space
Let's
exploration
get
theme,
my
will
laptop
contribute their
going.
paintings to benefit this cause. So I also work with children in the hospitals, and in many ways, I see myself in them
And
because
this is
I was raised
down
in
too
a
low.
dark situation, and I paint astronauts with flowers, and the flowers symbolize hope, love. So it's really an introduction of the astronauts bringing hope to a hopeless space and trying to make everything better than it was. Space for Art Foundation has been traveling all over the world, and we thought it was time to bring that here to Miami. With the help of this fundraiser, Space for Art Foundation will be able to fulfill its mission, uniting children from around the world using the creative power of space and art. Coming up, an Apollo astronaut goes from walking on the moon to becoming a famous artist.
You got the smart when we went to the moon.
Emotional consideration makes it funny. It's never been easier to put on your shoes and help messing at the same time. With new hands-free Skechers Oxford Dog Sport Slippers, just slip in and go. Then for every pair sold,
All
Skechers
right,
makes a donation.
everything's set up.
And if you've already helped
That's
save
all
money,
set.
even better.
A little bit late doing this today, people. But we'll get through with it. I gotta get my airbrush out. Bravo, how you doing, Bravo? Good seeing you back. Everything go all right with you yesterday? Get a couple of my airbrushes all set up here. I noticed on there. Good morning to you, Bravo. Let's zoom you in and up a little bit like that. See up here on the squirrel, my brother noticed that I didn't have the spots of the squirrel on there, all his black spots, and also I noticed that purple ain't shotted in there, which will do the gray in a way. It'll help the gray out also. So we're gonna put that in there and everything like that. And we're going to use Gerald Mendez's stencil to do that in there. But you see, I already cut the squirrel out, and so I don't get to overspray on other parts of the squirrel that I don't want on there right now. So we'll do the spots first, and then I'll come around with the violet color later on. So I already have this cut out, so let me take this off these off magnets off of this area, and we'll shoot that first. What's it do? There. Hit that. This one here.
This returning to Daytona. This is 480 though.
That there. So that's that part. See how it's different color in that. So we'll have that off of there. That'll be this area. So we'll do this area first. And then I'll come back and I got the tail right here. And all I gotta do is flip the tail up a little bit and we'll dust that in also with some of the spots.
When winter rises, roads turn into slick, chaotic surfaces. The camera
So,
captures the insane moments.
Let's
Cars
see, the
spinning
spots
out,
we're going to
sudden
use
accidents. This is brutal.
Timothy John Luke's brush. Sit down.
This is footage from a police dash cam in Willoughby. In just a few seconds, a truck lost control on the highway and crashed head-on into the patrol car.
I forgot yesterday was I forgot to mention something when Steve was on our channel yesterday. That it was his birthday. Steve Leahy's birthday yesterday. Want to do the dark color spots first.
Slowly peeling away from the
So
rooftop.
we'll do the
Within a few brief seconds, the entire block crashes down to the ground, creating a
This
rare
color.
and striking scene.
A little late of a start today.
On snow-covered roads, maintaining control
So
of a
what
vehicle is almost a
Bravo doing today?
luxury.
How's the weather out there? Forgot where you're at.
You did. Yeah, they were nice to me today. He says, "Can I give you a better discount? I'll ring this one up.
Not to respond to an emergency. This
I'll ring
time,
this
two
one up.
Toronto police officers themselves are the
save
reason the emergency occurred.
Couple dollars. Now, with the other side,
My head keeps
save a
hitting
couple
the
dollars.
camera. Gotta raise it up a little bit more.
And then one cart, the other girl rang up the other cart with cigarettes. So I got discount. Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, you're in California? Okay, weather's good.
nice and made. And then instead of that, walking that one back over and
This
put
is
it
what
on the
happens
shelf,
when ice covers the road.
you know, because they'll take a pack of cigarettes down
The
and
camera
bring up
captured
the
a car
cigarettes.
sliding downhill,
Well,
unable
they
to
do the
brake.
same thing.
Fortunately, the incident did not result in
Hey.
any serious injuries.
Here. No, that one's yours. I got mine in my pocket. Because I had two empties, so I never forget, right?
Like I said, I want to do
No,
the
that,
spots a little bit.
I got mine in my pocket. She just, go ahead, take it. I was like, thank you.
Every meter of movement is a game when traction is nearly non-existent.
I was doing that yesterday, too. I mean, that's the day before that, the day before that.
Every day, huh?
Every day. I hadn't heard from him in a few days.
You gotta work a little bit.
Look at this. Look at this.
I gotta work a little bit tomorrow. But Marty's supposed to want to do with the plug. Brandon's going to do it. But, you know,
Oh, that ain't you. Just keep
The
going.
surface appears stable. Ice always has its limits. A
I'll let you
race
know
car
the secret.
broke through the ice and plunged into the lake. Fortunately, everyone
I mean, I
was
don't think
safe.
that's the story.
Huh?
But the paper you sent me, the VIN number, not the VIN number, the year and the title, 2003.
Dennis had tags on it. With
They
the
changed the law.
But they changed the law.
That's probably 99.
That'd be a 2000.
99.
Oh, it is a 2002.
That is not that good.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well. Ain't no problem. At least he got brand new tires
There
now.
were not many warning signs. The vehicle suddenly lost control.
And
Crashed
most of
straight
the
into the
brakes are
pole.
new. Plus I have some new stuff in the trunk. Dennis says he's not sure if he
Why do you scream like that?
straightened it out just in time. No shit. No! Oh my god.
Stuck in his arm.
It's in Russia or somewhere. China, Russia.
Gotta watch it too dark.
No cape, no special effects. Just an icy
I want them in there, but I don't want them this dark.
and stop things from spiraling out of control.
And there comes Miles. Miles into him. Watch. No, it didn't look.
Oh my god. Wow.
Big thin thing. It ain't going to be good. Right off. That's all. Let the wheels catch up and let this traction and just roll.
You think a snowplow is the scariest thing on a winter road? A truck in Utah proves otherwise. In the worst way possible.
Oh my god. He went off the bank.
Timothy, John, Luke, how you doing, my man? Glad to see you here.
The wheels frozen. These brakes on or something. No, the other wheel's turning.
You like the Squirrel Safari? I got this. I'll try to follow what I have up here, Tim. Yeah, I got the spots in it, so that's what I just did is put the spots in there. And I'm using your airbrush matter of fact. The Extreme Aero 105 is shooting good. It's shooting really good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm up to 116 subscribers. Getting there a little bit at a time. That's alright. Yeah, I have it real dark, so I'm gonna push it back a little bit. So I take the eraser and push it back a little bit more. Like I said, I want to spray the violet in there to give it a little bit more depth to it. And then I'll come back over it with a little bit of gray.
Salt and root.
Keep going back and forth
Icy roads.
till you get it to where you think it's good enough. It's probably when I take this all off of there, hoping that everything will be good. Alright, so now we'll go to the violet. I want to put that on there, put the violet in.
Ratchet strap.
Ah, thank you for that.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so for the violet, I'm going to use the H&S gun on the violet.
How was your visit with the? Did you get to see the daughter?
She was sleeping.
I picked up
She was sleeping when you got there.
HP TH airbrush.
I brought them clothes back too.
Huh?
I brought them clothes back.
Oh, the Audubon sealer, the 6,000.
Yeah.
That's cool. I forget which one I have. Let me see.
Rescue this situation.
For spraying the Audubon sealer, I have the different gun too. Here's what I have. Thick shooting sealer or they can shoot the sealer or the clear coat. So I have this one. And I can't remember where I got it from. Yeah. So I just see that. Is it up here good enough? Yeah. And it's pretty cool to use. And it does adapt to this the same spray gun. Air hose. Yeah, it'll attach to this air hose also.
The first Amtrak train to arrive in Radcliffe did not
So
bring
if I
greeting.
take it out, I'll show
An
you.
entire snowstorm that left passengers standing in stunned disbelief.
Take it out, I'll show you what I got. Yeah, because I got the fisheye eliminator and just put that on there. Oh. Yeah, I had the fisheye eliminator on there. And I just put it on there like that. And like I said, with the hose. And you crank it up. Just crank it up. And I could shoot it with that hose. Or I could take, like I said, or I could just take this off of here and go ahead and put a regular air chuck hose. I could take that off and put a regular air hose on there. Either way, I could go with it.
Amusement park for 20 people.
Either way, I could go with that air hose with the gun. And they really they call that like a jam gun in a way. Yeah, like I said, you could shoot the clear with it, shoot the sealer with it, and all that. I'm not 100% sure where I got that at. I might have picked it up at the flea market. I don't know. Might have picked it up off the tool truck when I was working. Knew it. Knowing that I was going to need it one day. Alright, so I need this. No, I don't need that one. I want this one. Let's spray the violet around a little bit.
When snow accumulates for long enough, even trees cannot withstand it. A tree trunk fell, hitting a power line. Fortunately, no one was injured.
There we go. I'm trying to stay with what I can see up here. Even though this is my major picture. I took this picture a long time ago. And the piece was hanging on the guy's wall, and I had to take a picture of it, and I wanted to do it. And I didn't take a very good picture. I don't even think it was one of my old phone cameras. You got some snow today and still snowing?
Watching this pickup truck try to climb
Yeah, that's right. You're in Jersey. Yeah, it's snowing there.
just one slip and everything will go very wrong.
Alright. Like I said, I just wanna should do gray first. You know that? Yeah. Let's don't do the violet too soon. Let's do the gray. I'm gonna have to get another hairbrush out. Because it's already dark enough there. Go with this one. get your other airbrush going, Tim.
The reporter intended to cover the snow, but their own vehicle ended up becoming breaking news live on air.
Ey, man, visste gar nicht, warum Shit.
Who said journalism isn't dangerous?
Okay.
You got
Massive road
that.
covered the entire surface, and the result was a truck blocking the way, bringing traffic to a standstill at that very moment. Fortunately, no one was injured.
Yeah, the other big gun, yes. Yeah, you should wear a mask with them. Mesh. Well, should wear a mask. You're using that the big one.
Life-changing nutrition. Hill's Prescription Diet. Science does more.
Good morning. It is another day of work in the shop, and today is a beautiful day because we are finally working on the spud truck. And when I say we, I mean this trio right here.
You're just gonna try and help.
There is lots left to do on this truck, and we've been putting it off as long as possible, but today is the day when all that's behind us and nothing but the future is in front of us. We've made this list, and we found a crew to do it, and we're going to let them do it.
The first thing I'm doing today is getting this bed working.
You and I are gonna help.
Are those wires going to be long enough? That's why I'm going to the store to get some that are.
All right.
Sunshine?
Always remember to.
Back from vacation, huh?
Yeah?
Always remember to close up your paint.
Your wife sent me sexy pics of you in the Def Leppard shirt.
Put the lid back on there. 'Cause no matter what drops, it drops into that paint all the time.
You should be. Okay, I need 24 feet of this. 24 feet of that?
So I'm just lightening it up a little bit so the violet will have something lighter.
Halfway there. This is going differently than I imagined it.
I'm good to this.
You were literally like right there. I need like 5 more feet.
There we go. Now that's lit nice and light. Now we come in with the violet.
Wires will run into a button that I have to hold to run the hydraulics, and I need the belt so I can put on all the other wires. Because a lot of them get stacked.
I'm trying to watch the reference, what I have here. You can see the reference has it going straight across like that.
Now,
That wire's made, just have one more to make. Roughly the same size. Then we can start just wiring it up. I don't think this will take too long.
Got a little
once you get
bit
back
here
to
on the
that.
back
The easy
neck.
part's over, now it's time for the fun part. I need sunglasses to work around this bed. Right. That one and this wire go together. Now it's purely by
On the
fit.
back neck.
I got my
And
eyes
down the
closed
back,
now,
it's
but
really dark in this
currently, my
area.
on that, and there's another barb on the other side there. This is relatively simple wiring.
This
I
is
mean,
like a
you
shadow
put
in a
the wires
way.
in the right spot and you're not gonna mess it up.
Is that how all wiring is?
Yeah.
Then it
well,
comes down
yeah.
here.
Alright, I got 3 of the 4 wires on now, and what I'm
This
gonna
is
do before I tighten them up is figure
near
out
the
how to run
stomach
them.
area.
So let's start looking at that. I know this
Hit
goes
that a
along
little
the
bit.
frame. These go up towards the levers, and I just gotta figure out how to do that. I figured out we're running these, I just put them right through a hole on the
Go
frame.
down in
They'll be
here.
able to run them up and along probably those hydraulics.
dark
and
in
I
that
think
area
they're gonna go
also.
somewhere in this, is what I'd have to assume. So let's pull these back out and get them in a wire loom since we know where they're going now. I got us all loomed pretty
Down
nice.
here.
Now let's put it in. I don't know if it's gonna fit into the hole anymore though. I really don't think it will.
Tighten out.
Nope.
No?
So the hole right here was blocked. Hole up here we can send it through. I don't think. Let's see. I wonder if we could drill this hole out a little bit. That's a really hard frame though.
Schultzen Products got us the wire that we needed, but they didn't have any of the lugs in the sides that we need to crimp the ends. So we're gonna try Ace and see if they've got what we need. If they don't have it, then we'll hit Tractor Supply. If they don't have it, then who knows what we're gonna do. Battery lugs right there. Hey, thank you. 1, 2. Let's get 4 of these. It's funny, I used to just think of Crown Vics as being a Crown Vic. Now I think they're race cars after hanging out with Cletus and his crew. Look at that. Race car. Caitlin. Yes.
Alright, so right now I'm currently hooking up the buttons so that we'll be able to test this. Make sure I did it all right. Which I believe I did. Okay. There's the motor. This will be a lot easier once this button's on something. It's nice and slow. It's like the most anticlimactic.
Now we'll pull
Okay,
this part of the tail. I have it to where it'll fold.
Steady and slow. 2 hours later. Right there, stop. And that there is how you run a rollback.
That needs some grip tape. Wow, that's slippery. Can you imagine it with just
That's part of the tail. We have it
sand
to
on there too?
let's spray. I think it's more black than this one.
Oh, wow.
My friends. He had so many sand.
Let's just do a little bit of the.
Brett says he wants to have it to where you can push it with your palm.
It needs to be palm. That's a stick spring for it.
Well, it's got to be kept out of the weather. That was pretty stiff, isn't it?
Can we do a switch or is that no?
Oh, Dad, you could do a switch. I just don't think my crew is confident enough for a switch. I believe they will leave it on, jump in the truck, and drive home.
Colin. So I can build a bracket for the button that you press to engage the hydraulic motor, and that's drawn out right there. Okay, pretty shiny. We'll see if it works.
All right, we got the ground hooked up. So let's just do one more little test. Okay, Carter, let's see if this works. ground. Now we just got to run the power wire up to the battery, so this truck can do this under its own power instead of a box power. All right. There's quite a bit to do. Bobby Layton has been working overtime to get the Jimmy ready to give away to you at My Off-Road Games.
You did such a good job on the spud track. We want you to have the best of the best.
If you'd like a chance of winning this vehicle and driving it home, go to massoffroadgames.com, get yourself some tickets, and we will see you in March out there.
Go check out Robbie's channel, see the progress, and let him know that it needs to be done by March 19th.
To the 21st.
Do that gray a little bit more.
That's pretty good. I think we're gonna shape that down a little. It goes in there like that. Ish. Gonna make the part up here on the top so I can grab it with my holes.
While Red's working on that, I have these lights that need to go in because he might be doing a night job soon.
This just goes in. Like, oh.
That looks good.
You come in here and you go press and then you go run. And then when we earn trust, we'll be able to get a switch there. I got the button all done, looking really, really nice in my opinion. But now, I gotta get this out so we get the real gas tank in there. Cause you guys know what it sounds to carry a jerry can, but we're not gonna carry this.
Tight fit. Okay, we gotta get it the right amount.
That's almost clear full.
Is it? Yeah, we should have done more driving.
I'm gonna go get a gas check so I can just tip this on its inside and just spray it, pour right out of that. That sound good?
Well, just unhook this real fast.
Yeah, don't do that yet. We don't have, I guess we can sit on its side.
Go on the other side and cover these two best finished fingers. You ready? Hand me this one.
All right, these lights are on. Now I just need to hook them up.
She taught you how to shave your legs, how to drive stick shift, and how to stand up for yourself. Try it out. And now you're learning this next thing together. We get it. Find a caregiver who does too. When it's not you, it's care.com.
This is Ivory, and I'm never going back.
Me without parabens, dyes, or heavy perfumes.
I'm excited to partner with Ivory.
Good.
Campbell's.
Good.
I mentioned before that these lights are from JCLGL, which is an LED lighting company. They saw the videos we
I'm
put
just
together
thinking
on
about
the
that
whole
company.
building and reached out to us and asked if we had any plans to add lighting to the building, and we said yes. So these lights are sponsored, but I mean, they speak for themselves. I'm not here to sell you on them. They do what they say they're going to do. They light up the building, right? But one thing I will say is when I was looking at lights for the building, I've seen some other brands out there.
Now I just need to hook them up.
Okay, that's pretty tight. This is where we can pull our power off for the bed winch charging system. But that would be a problem for future.
Yeah.
I don't know where this needs to go, but I definitely don't want it wrapped up, caught up, hooked,
Bobby, how you doing, Bobby?
hung up on anything.
See what we look like now. Take everything off of this.
And we'll deal with it up there.
There it is. It's gone.
I thought you could ever spray on everything.
I just don't remember. Yeah, you know, pretty sure. Let's stop in first.
No, we can get that. Oh, move their strap, Carter.
Tanya, stop it first. I put this in a whole bunch.
Oh,
The bottom brackets, if they came out, that would make your life a whole lot easier.
what bracket?
It'd be the ones you built, right? The keys.
They don't do that in screw?
Yes, you built that.
They don't screw.
Yeah, you built those.
Take it out.
I don't. Look, we haven't had this truck for a while, Colby. So this gas tank needs to be removable. So maybe these are removable. So we can remove the gas tank. Wow, Colby, look how much easier this come out.
I know, you designed it really well.
I just slide it down.
Okay. These things are loaded with electronics. I wonder what those breakers are for.
There we go. Poof, poof. That doesn't look too good.
Now we're doing two different things. You just go like this. I know that's what I'm trying to do.
You're back too far on the top.
Okay.
You have 6 between those 2 times. Yep. Good job.
Grab the eraser. And then take it back. Hopefully it takes it back some.
Put that on.
Alright, we've got the hydraulic system wired in. Let's give it a little test here.
Oh. You gonna test it quick? I'll let you test it.
Oh man.
That's exciting.
Okay, all we need to do is mount a winch, and this truck is closer to functional. I don't know if you've ever had your identity stolen before, but I have, and trust me, it's no picnic. Check out this guy. It's another day at the shop. We're working on the heavy record. And if that's not bad enough, there's this guy.
I think we ran out of gas.
Uh-oh. All joking aside, I actually do have friends and family members that have had their identity stolen, and it was a nightmare. One of my friends went to open a bank account and found out that somebody had stolen his social security number, and it caused a big mess. Then I had a family member that was traveling out of the country. He got stopped at the airport. There was a warrant out for his arrest because his identity had been stolen, and somebody had been committing crimes in his name. And the scary part is how easy it is for the criminals to get your information and steal your identity. The criminal could just be like, hey, that guy had a nice identity, so I stole it. I know a lot of times we think about identity theft as some hacker that's like getting into your database, stealing your information and selling it, but that's not usually what happens. What usually happens is
Now
your
we're
information
going
is already
back
out
and
there.
forth
Your name,
on
your
this
address,
squirrel.
your phone number, who your relatives are, all this is
You get
floating
going
around
one way,
online,
it goes
and it's being
another
sold by
way.
data brokers on websites you've never even heard of. And anyone can buy it, and once they have it, you have lost control of your identity. And that's where Aura comes in. Aura is the sponsor of today's video, and they help by identifying those data brokers that are selling your information. Here's the best part. Aura does all the heavy lifting by automatically removing your information from these shady websites, and they keep it off. Sure, other services exist, but none of them offer the range of features that Aura does at this price. Aura will send you an alert if your information shows up on the dark web. It also gives you real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, and provides 24/7 identity monitoring. Plus, you get a secure VPN, antivirus, and a password manager. And if anything goes wrong, they've got US-based support and $5 million of identity theft insurance to cover you. So don't leave yourself vulnerable. Try Aura free for 14 days. You can check it out at aura.com/offroad. And let them start scrubbing your personal information from the data broker sites. I'm not leaving my data out there for the crooks, and so should you.
You gotta make sure you go up the back. Yeah. Bring it up a little higher.
There we go.
Okay, now let me. Okay. Okay. Send that over.
It's gonna take a while.
Pretty excited about this. My friends over at the Corvair Owners Group, Alan, sent me this Corvair calendar. That's my buddy Val's van right there.
Your Corvair in it now?
My Corvair's not in it, but man, look at that. BMW wheels on a patinaed out Corsa.
Oh, that looks good.
It's a 66 Corsa. 63 Monza convertible. 62 Monza convertible. There's a 65 Evening Orchid Monza convertible. Right there. This is a 66 Corsa Turbo. Pretty glasses for my safety. That's such a beauty. So here's one of the problems that we've got to overcome. I put the biggest radiator I could find that would fit. If the radiator was any bigger, it wouldn't do any good because we have filled the entire hole here. What I don't like about this is how little room we had. I wasn't able to put a mechanical fan on it. So I've got these two big electric fans, and they move an enormous amount of air. But if there's one thing I know about electric fans, they don't mix with towing and the sand dunes. Let me tell you why I think these are going to mix with towing and the sand dunes. First of all, I put the biggest radiator I can put in here. It's a dual pass, big old bruiser.
Yeah.
It's something.
Grab the gray
I'm not going to be
again.
putting my AC condenser in front of it, and I'm not putting any of my transmission cooling in this system at all. This is only doing engine cooling. No oil cooling, no transmission cooling, no air conditioner. And I did the same in the Morvera, at least with the transmission cooler. This is a transmission cooler I have in the Morvera, and it's a beast. It does really,
Now
really
come
well.
back with
So
the
I'll
gray
come out
again.
with
This is the
somewhere.
gray again. We're gonna push it some more.
New native hand soap. The mortals need to know about this. Clean, simple hand soap with gentle plant-based cleansers for sensitive skin. It's not a myth. It's
Ahora viene el $8 two-step recipe.
I thought the hardest part of scanning my restaurant was creating the sushi roll. It turns out it was payroll. QuickBooks Payroll Agent changed that. It takes work off my plate by collecting employee hours, spotting inconsistencies, and drafting payroll in minutes, not hours. Check out QuickBooks to learn more.
Large radiates are cheaply to ignore. Our support is big as they are. It's science started. Formulated for all healthy lives, plus joint support. Because you're only human. There's Hills.
That's looking
Science
better.
has more.
Looking better now.
Here, where I'm not putting
That's what you're doing.
but I also want to plug up with dust and mud.
Nah, it's looking better now.
Damage on rocks and everything. So there's lots of places I could put this that it would work until it got plugged up with something. Like I could just build a mountain right there, but I'm worried about, you know,
Don't blend
that kind
into
of
the
stuff.
trees
So I'm
much.
wondering
Right.
if there's enough room to put it in a place like
Yeah,
this.
before it was like the squirrel disappeared in the tree. Now it's like
How bad does that look? It doesn't look terrible. Alright, we got the tank in here quite strong. So let's put the bed back down and then start figuring out the next thing.
gonna have to. There's a little bit of paintbrush work.
Okay, we got our lights mounted. Two work lights right there. Let me get up here and see how this is. What I'm riding. Inevitably through the dunes. This is only a two-seater. I know. We're gonna need to bring a spare rig.
This one we get side by side, and then if we break it, we're trying to get a tip.
I got another behind the step. I do. I like that. Yeah, I've looked at it under there. Right there, Kirby.
How many times do you want it broken off?
I could put it up there on the winch mount. I could get a different style of this too. If this was an on-road vehicle, that would be a no-brainer. I could put it anywhere. So I could put this just like here.
I don't hate that.
I was thinking the other way. That way it's blowing the dirt out of the trailer. This could be pretty low like that. Like if I put the holes in it and then just run my cooler wheels down and that's my boat.
So what's the verdict?
It's for interpretation. Probably a good idea to go on.
Look at that thing.
Step over the one that your hand's on.
Well, I'm helping you down there.
Yeah. Just like peanut. What have you done? Okay, help them get through. Alright. There's the ground. Harder. Power wire. Okay. Well, I guess it's that time where you're like, I guess I better check if I wired it. You know what? You gotta come along. Sometimes when something gives you instructions, you should read them. You're supposed to have this little black wire attached to the ground too. Well, where's the fun in that? Works like it should, but that doesn't take too long. I'm gonna go put this all in the box.
That'll be nice and safe then.
Alright, we got the switch working, everything's tied up here. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's a new day. The crew got a lot done yesterday, and they're gonna get even more done today. You know what we should have named this puppy? Loki. Because she is a little mischief maker. Bird check. I don't know. So we need to put the bleeping lights line on the front. We need to build, design a bracket.
What are you doing about that,
The
friend?
winch. So winch right here. Seat belt needs to be installed. What else? There's the mount gun. I'll think of some other things.
So the spray up here, it's nice to have a spray that puts stuff in that won't fall out. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna integrate the spray into the mount. And it's gonna be some bracing.
So, it's gonna be a little bit heavy, but it's gonna make the bed. Okay. The tray is gonna be from here out to here. So that's gonna be one flat plate. And that's gonna be 1/4 inch. And then there'll be a plate right here on this. Of steel. And there'll be bolts holes through it right here.
Okay. And are the sides only gonna be that tall?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no reason they can be taller than that. This is a pretty big project.
Yeah.
That'll be it. Caitlin, you got your work cut out for you on the winch line, and I'm gonna help Brett get this started here, because I'm gonna work on my own project. Alright, we completely changed the plot. I found a whole bunch of aluminum now. We've got a spool gun, and a little bit of knowledge, not much, but a little bit. And we're just gonna make all this out of aluminum, integrate it into the bed to strengthen it. This was the piece that I bought to put here, and when we finally got around to doing here, the crew forgot that we had this, and I wasn't paying attention, so we put this piece on, and I don't think it's strong enough. But we have a shot of redemption here by adding this. This is gonna take some real work. So let's draw some straight lines here. Centimeters. How come one of those looks straight and one of those looks crooked? Probably because that's exactly what the problem is. One of them's straight and mean.
Hey, Poco. How you doing, Poco?
Plant-based flavor, zero sugar, organic sweetener, and an extreme amount of sodium. Because extremes are not for every day. But Ultimate Replenisher is balanced daily hydration.
Get your stuff done yesterday.
Financial has been providing
And
personal
Bobby
financial
here.
advice since 1894. Ameriprise Financial. If your car is running today, thank a mechanic. If you got to where you were going on time, thank a mechanic. If you took the road less traveled and never needed to turn back, thank a mechanic.
I gotta be right back, guys.
Enough with the messy cords in your car. Check this.
So let's think about this. This is 12,000 pounds. I wonder if we could put a little plate on top of this. We're gonna have these washers underneath.
Yeah, I think it needs to be bigger.
This is pretty strong. I'm gonna go with some of this. Aluminum. John. Right? It's like the Titanic.
I'm gonna go with it at some point.
What was that?
That girl falling.
Good grief. What a problem. Big problem. Brett. This is not easy to do. Why would they do this? Well, exactly.
Hey, it does stand. It looks good. Yeah. Back, guys. Standing back, looking at the squirrel. He looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
Looks like a dark.
He's a little.
His gray stands out a little bit more.
That's his gray's good, and then he's a shot of black. Just two little touches of black.
Yeah.
His belly looks pretty good. His neck.
I
And
can't-
just needs that little shades of black. Like gaps of gray.
Yeah, we just need to come back in a little bit more. Darken it up a little bit. Yeah, just need to darken it up just a little bit.
I think I may have saved this, but not quite in the nick of time.
Well, it's looking good. I like how it looks. Now it looks good from a distance. You can see him different from the tree.
Right there, go through that.
I'm liking that. I'm liking it. And you just, when I first took that off of there, I was like, oh man. But now that I stepped away and looked at it from the back, it draws you into it. And that's the whole thing. Sometimes you gotta stand back. But I wanna. I don't want to take too much out at all at once. So that's why I grabbed the eraser. It erases some of it. And it brings them spots. Where I used the Gerald Mendez thing, it brings them spots out some more. See, that's one thing I like about working with the illustration line.
This is actually a product made by my buddy Matt.
you can bring your stuff out real quick with just the eraser. If you feel that it's not dark enough and you already have a dark tone underneath, but you want to bring it up a little bit, grabbing an eraser does bring it out a little bit more. Even though the clear coat, when I clear over it, it'll do it too. But you don't want to come out too quickly. Like if I go ahead and grab the black and just dust it over it, or the darker gray and just dust it over it, it'll darken it way too much. So by having my layer underneath of it and grabbing the eraser, it's bringing it back a little bit. Even when it dries, it'll darken a little bit when it dries, but you're still got the gray over top of it. But when you go to clear coat it, it's completely different. And I'm trying to follow what I have here. Like I said, his back part there is darker, and he got a darker spot right there. So that's why I did the gray going this way, and I did a gray going this way. Like you see here, it's going this way, then it goes this way, and this whole area in the front on the side there is like a gray. So I don't bother that area as much as leaving that gray. I'm trying to bring out the darker areas, like right there on his back, going right there, and then going across his arm a little bit right there. And it's like right there at his underarm. I did shoot some gray in that area because I thought it was way too dark. But now I can erase that gray off of there, and it brings it out. And that's all I'm doing. Just trying to bring out some of the darkness, but not all the darkness. Then if I want his eyes to pop, I just grab the paintbrush and bring his eyes up a little bit. But now I gotta, since I've used the eraser, stand back, look at it. Bring it forward a little bit. That's looking good as I'm doing the erasing. I want to do a little bit on that tail, a little bit down in this area of the tail. I want to have that come a little darker. So I grab the eraser, go with the way the fur is going.
We should be getting a lot of those. We're going to have to hire a second recovery guy to just have a full-time
With
job.
the eraser.
My expertise are better used somewhere else.
The spud truck's not done, but it's done because of this crew. Let's see what they did. Wire up the hydraulic pump.
Check.
Install the gas tank.
Check.
Install the front winch.
Check.
Install the back winch.
Check.
Structural welding on the trays.
Check.
Tie downs.
Check.
Seat belts.
Oil cooler.
That'll be next week. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so I'm... What are you doing?
I'm getting this truck ready to race the Bend Hollow.
What for?
Dang it, Colin.
Formulated for long, healthy lives, plus joint support. Hills, science does more.
That looks a little sharper to me.
We've never been more flexible.
Yeah, that's looking a little sharper as I keep going along. So we'll do it some more. do a little bit more. We need. I have to go a little round on the tail. I want to do a little bit there. So on the tail, just a little bit around there. I'm gonna do.
Rear tailgate means slowly you're gonna work on the door. Sean has bed sides cut off. Our friends over at Auto Metal Direct are sending us 2 bed sides for a truck. We're gonna cut them and patch the Blazer sides so that there's no more rust. Got a fender coming and a bunch of other little miscellaneous stuff. But Sean's got all the metal work done almost besides the bed sides. So he's gonna show you guys that. And we're just gonna get to work. So
What should I do though?
Which is the passenger side. So get that all torn apart. Get it all prepped.
I don't want to.
And then we have an idea of the paint.
I think we're going
So I'll
to.
show you guys that here in a little bit.
I'm gonna trust myself. See if I'm right.
We don't know how much of the backside we're gonna use because the tops are different. It's longer. So we're just gonna trim this out so we can look at the the outer wheel housing. I know the driver's side's got a rough sole to it. This one seems pretty good, but we'll know once we get it all cut off. I'll be able to patch down here again. I'm getting the tailgate all stripped out. Take window out, window regulator, outer moldings, the cable, tailgate holder upper, the tailgate screen. Is that the technical term for it? It's my technical term for it. Perfect.
I thought, how'd you guys feel about them football games yesterday? I thought that Buffalo game, and that was the best one. Denver Broncos. I thought, shoot, those guys were fighting.
Extension panel? We're gonna have to build one of those, aren't we? Eliminating all the rust so that we can put weld seams so that we rust and grow. I thought it better keep that attached. If we know where it goes. Yeah. Perfect. I'm not gonna cut it out and then it would have been. At least this thing all right. The other side. We'll have to do something with that, but I think just plug with it on. Yeah. I don't know if the truck sides have those. So, anyway, Sean's the man for the job. Alright. Oh, look. Rules from last year that we didn't follow. That's off. Event information. Off-road games 2025. Confidential. We didn't use them last year. We're not using them this year. Out the window. Voltage. Actually, I was going to start the window regulator, but I probably should get the latch assembly out first. The bar's on right over the top of it all. It'll be my way. Just Sean might have to do some work on this tailgate. Oh, is the whole bottom gone? Oh, that's not the bottom, that's the top. No, right here. Yeah, but that's fine because the hinge crack right here. That's fine because the hinge is here. Sean's got weeks that he can do rust repair.
Put that up there. And grab the violet a little bit.
It wasn't very nice. I don't mind crack. Yeah, you Well, cracking. Well done, crack here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. Hey, AMD has new tailgate space. Or, no, they don't. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's what caused it right there. See that? Nice undercoating. Have a lot of moisture in. Yep, we get to dry on it. That's the fall break loose. Oh, you hear that? You shanted the tailgate? Probably, but it's loose. So that means. When did they make them? The cable you can replace. Isn't that normal? No, on new stuff you have to replace the whole regulator because it's all built in. Not on this one. Just throw out your remember that back again. No, you do, Sean. This is from your era. You remember how to do it all? Sean had one of these in high school. What are you gonna do? I think it was probably brand new when you were in high school, wasn't it? Sean's 60-something years old. This is in the 80s. When Sean was in high school, they had the old Mercury coupes and stuff like that was coming off on the showroom floor brand. Oh, and like Bel Airs? Yeah. Sean watched the first Model T come off the production line. Back when NASCAR raced Model T, yeah. Back when they did banger racing with Model Ts. Yeah. When Sean was in high school, Noah was just born. Noah Ark. Sean probably helped do the body work on the boat. After Noah grew, I went through school and everything else. Yeah. There's so much grease on my hands, it's not even funny. Try putting your hair in your hair pink. Yeah. You're the one that has long hair, we should do you. Your hair looks like it'd take the color better. Yours looks like it'd take less color. Oh, we got plenty. My hair grew like hillbillies that had hair. Are you jealous? Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
I said I want this part to be darker. This is like a shadow on his back.
It's been like that my whole life.
And this is like the shadow down the bottom.
Well, my hair ain't getting any thinner. I've worn hats since out of high school.
And this is part of the tail.
I had a mohawk for quite a few years, and that's what did it. Yeah, you really did grow up in the 80s. He didn't grow up in the 80s, he lived through the 80s. He was like, he was in his college days. See, to me, the 80s it seems so far ago, but that's probably you like the 30s, right? Yeah, like the 30s seem like.
Light up his eyes a little bit. Clean my eraser off. I just pick in with my fingernail.
1930s was a long time ago, not just 30 years old to the 1930s. Oh, that's pretty close. Is that you? That was me graduating high school. Oh my goodness. See, that was the 80s. You weren't just in the 80s, you were a cool guy in the 80s. You can be a rock star. What fucking, you know how to sing? I'm sorry. You had a rock star car, that looks cool. My first car was 59. I like calling my first car.
Motherfucker keeps shutting off.
Oh, look. Man, look.
Toyota Tour Drive single cab pickup. Drive on the street, big race on the street. Alright, well, Sean Hillbilly working on those I'm gonna start.
Stand back, look at it. Shadow of them doing good.
Broke there. That bolt broke there. What did you do?
The Unstoppables Unlimited Collection. Luxury laundry centipedes so you can smell unstoppable. This is
Hey, do this a little bit more. Let's spray this out a little bit more.
Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $22.50 allowance on Encore GX.
In the NFL playoffs, every drive can change the game.
Not that.
Started at the 5 and took a parlay into the end zone. The Hoffmans
How much we got in here?
Mitch eyed the deep ball, and he said, "Put on your big boy pants." And so he did. Turn on any drive with Drive SGP in playoff. Only on FanDuel. More boosts and rewards all postseason long.
What'd you do? Well, you know,
You might be cutting all that out anyways. You see that stuff?
well, I sold the tailgate Tuesday.
That's kind of what I heard too. The quality stick logo.
Oh, the Blazer way.
I don't know anything about it because I don't own a Blazer. Never have, never will.
You will.
Oh,
Someday you're gonna.
I'll never own a Blazer.
Yeah, you will.
Nope.
Trust me. You'll convert.
You'll love this. The lid is rusted. Gone.
You need to go.
There's no lid.
Oh, that's nothing.
You have to cut back in here, don't you?
No, I don't
Replace that lid.
Yeah. It won't be bad. That'll be worse than that.
This will be even worse.
That'll be worse.
That's the nut at which that'd be a good chance, opportunity to cut it off. Broken that bolt out of it, yeah. That's what passes it to you because you're the expert.
I'm enjoying it because you don't have to fix it. I think you should though. I think you do.
Yeah, look how much lip is there. It's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, you wire wheel to the way.
the rusted away. Okay, so I just gonna finish stripping this door completely down, so go check in with the other guys and see where they're at. I'm sanding to find my low spots. Easiest way for me to find it is sand it. So right here you can see it's not getting sanded because it's a low spot. Right here is a low spot. Right here is a low spot. So for me to go through and get it all sanded, and then I'll be able to find my low spots a lot easier. It's the old part fixing them. Galvanized. Go ahead and rat out. You're cleaned up, primer. Right to the new one.
It looks good, Don. It's fine.
Yeah. I figured it'd be all rust to there. That's what I thought by looking at the outside. That side is. It's got a hole right here. Cut that side off yet? Right here. It's got a hole. I haven't cut it off yet, so but you can see it all the way through. So. Well, I may be done for tonight because no.
You're gonna have to go into manual sanding.
Why quit at that point? Well, it's late. I'm tired, so it's tomorrow.
Wait. It's still today.
Trust.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get over tomorrow.
It hasn't. Nothing's happened though. Although.
Go sleep. And we're back, just like that. And me and Owen is going to continue sanding, get everything sanded, and then we can start the body work. You'll have to ask Sean what Sean's doing, because I don't know what Sean's doing.
caution. Yeah, long way to go. Could be worse. You have to have it done. It could be better than 8 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever it is now. Is that the plan? Yeah. Nobody ever get that tailgate done. You get a lot of welding of it. Yeah, you do, Sean. A lot of action. Come in smart. I heard him welding. I thought he was welding on it. I was so excited. He wasn't. Alright, well, we get back to Sandon, and Sean's gonna finish up doing his Sean thing. Whatever that is. Yeah, whatever that is. Completely stripped down. Sean just welding up a couple cracks that are in the door. And then I can start doing body work on that. Definitely just about done. We'll take this out, start on the fender. You can see I got a little bit of load here, put that there, and here, rust pits, and
I will let him in the house and still work.
sand the mud out. I'll move on to the fender, get that all sanded. Then you can go to the fender, sand it, and then that's where the body work on me. So.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Right there.
And I got the left-hand door, so this would be the driver's side door. I got it all stripped down.
Figure out why you're
And
working.
I started finish sanding this.
Working.
Yeah, as you can see, Sean already started on this a little bit because he had to do some rust repair.
What they need to do is let her walk over.
But anyways, I'm just
Get
gonna
his
go
girlfriends up
strip
there.
this door completely down too. That all the paint off of it, and then start body work. Alright, so guys are kicking butt. I'm finally done with my office stuff, so we're gonna start some body work. Owen's got a little bit more to strip. Hillbilly has a little bit more to sand, but the tailgate strip, so that Sean can start the metal work. We're gonna start body work on the fender, two doors, and we're hoping to have some body work done today. So Autometal Direct gave me a confirmation they are shipping the rest of the parts.
I think we about got it, guys.
Probably in a week to 2 weeks. So, anyway, Sean's just about got that all done. But we make in 2 weeks. We make it done in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Only 1-5 this time.
I'm gonna show you guys.
Huh? You won 5 this time.
You guys are gonna be excited. So this was voted on. I don't know where it's at. I'll show you in a second. So just keep holding that thought. But anyway, we're gonna get back to sanding for a minute and then start some.
I
don't know if we're gonna have to do much pulling.
I'm good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Might just be some mud work that we're just gonna sand.
Still want to do some gray up there.
Oh yeah. Tailgate. So a big old thing. The tailgate is its own entity.
I want to get that little grayer up there.
Yeah, did you know all this rust? They just took mud and smoothed it out. You're not supposed to do that? I mean, if you are, you never showed me that trick. Hey, by the way, it seems a lot easier. I did read the comments from the last video, and thank you guys for all the input, but to the guy that said that we're boring, you're right. We are. But for everybody that likes our boringness, thank you. Yeah, this tailgate is but Sean and everybody else here, we're gonna make it perfection. And we're not that. We are a team. That's right. We can put makeup on a pig. Yeah. But the pig has to have solid bones. So that is
make up on stage, you know, you got it. Still got a stage.
Once you pop, you might find your flock.
Medical errors can mean serious injuries and emotional distress. If a doctor's error has caused you permanent harm, reach out to the law offices of Peter T. Nickel. We've secured billions for our clients. The law offices of Peter T. Nickel. We can help. Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I'll wake up.
Diagnosed with Crohn's disease and struggling with your symptoms? It's not too soon to talk to your doctor about Entyvio for moderate to severe Crohn's and learn about the results you need, including rapid symptom relief and long-term remission. Entyvio is the only gut-focused treatment for Crohn's that helps block inflammation in the gut and works right where you need it. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Learn more about the treatment for Crohn's that works right where you need it. And ask your doctor about gut-focused Entyvio, including Entyvio.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it a day. It's an hour and a half I've been on today. Yesterday I was on for 3 hours. I want to do this one a little short. Thank you all for coming on by. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and everything, and we'll see you next weekend.
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful. Bye.
It's like he's